But I think that when you look at an award that recognizes someone, it's so great to recognize the kind of contribution that they made, but also really the kind of personality that he brought to it, the energy, the excitement, the supportive nature, and I think that's what the CVAC, or I guess it's now called Business for the Arts, is attempting to do with this award, to encourage people who are by nature encouragers.
We're one of the few companies globally that has a jazz focus, and the only one that really is as large as we are and has as broad a mandate as we have. Yeah. I mean, for me, when she walked into the first board meeting, it felt like an angel had flown into the room.
You want a board that isn't doing the things that the school and that the dance company knows how to do. You want a board that adds to that, because they already know how to do that. So what Claudia really did was to help articulate the board's role.
Claudia is a very creative person, and that creativity is exhibited in the way she approaches business. But I think what Decidedly Jazz gave to her is an ability to use her skills in something that she had passion for.
Volunteering and philanthropy often gets described as an act of giving, and my experience is that it's not nearly that simple. That philanthropy is addictive because it's so incredibly rewarding, and I think for every hour and every bit of myself that I've given to the organization, it's given back to me threefold.
The founders and the general manager, we know what we're doing, but we need to make sure that other people know what we're doing too, particularly that we can engage board members and make sure that people feel comfortable working for the organization, raising money for the organization, being ambassadors. So she's helped us find more articulate ways and creative ways of explaining who we are and why we want to do what we do.
She is brilliant at what she does. She is brilliant at her job, and has shared that with us, and we just feel really grateful, really grateful. Yeah.
I think that we live in a very, very challenging time right now in terms of the fact that governments and public, the public support for many organizations and many parts of society have been pulling back. And it's really been up to sort of the private enterprise and from individuals to get involved to really make sure that the milestones are met and that the objectives are achieved. And quite frankly, I think that there are so many people, Claudia one of many, but that are really devoting huge amounts of time and huge amounts of their life early on in their careers, when lots of people are doing things for themselves and raising families and things like that. And I think it's really a superb thing that I think that Claudia and people like Claudia are being recognized.
And one was that she has an incredible work ethic. She works and works and works and does not stop and gives everything she has. The second is she's a brilliant marketer. She's really good with words and finding ways to pitch companies and getting it right and putting it out in the public eye in the right way. And thirdly, she's a dedicated volunteer. Even I worked with her under her own company, and she was always spending time on DJD and sort of going between her own company and DJD. And it was just incredible for me to see a businesswoman so involved in the arts.
The biggest challenge and the opportunity is we have a very exciting project that is about building a new physical home for Decidedly Jazz. And building that physical home becomes a means to growing the product itself, growing the school, growing the number of people that can touch it, the number of dancers, the pre-professional program, as well as the school for people like me, and gives more people the chance to experience DJD. So, it's about the building, but it's not about the building, right? The money gets you the building gets you the opportunity to reach farther, to become more, to do more.
It's been the most nourishing, honestly, experience and a growth opportunity for leadership that I could possibly imagine.